name is Matt. I am your host tonight. I'm with the Sacramento Kings. We're helping produce this event. I'm with the Golden One Center right now with my crew. They are feeding me information so that we can recognize every single one of our donors. And we just had 2 of them come through, folks. We are starting the night off quick. Of course, we want to thank the McKims, Daryl Mark, and Lori George, who already got us to $2,800 on the night. Also want to thank Daniel Adamson and Morrison Stout. Thank you so much for giving to Compassion Planet. We are going to keep recognizing everyone all throughout the night. It's never going to be too late to give. If you want to make 2, 3, 4 donations, I'm not going to say no. The money's going to go to a great cause. So this is an incredible start, but we have a long way to go. So thank you in advance for your support of Compassion Planet. Now, I want to introduce you to Scott and Jackie Flanagan. They are the founders of Compassion Planet. And like many of you, they too are at a watch party tonight, and they would like to share a few words. Hi, Scott and Jackie.
Hi.
Hey, Matt, how you doing? Thank you so much. And I'm going to tell you, if you didn't see that magician, Matt, that was amazing. I'm still tripping out over that. So thanks for putting that together for us.
Absolutely.
And as you said, Scott, my wife, Jackie, we're the founders of Compassion Planet. It started basically in 2012, and so many wonderful things have happened. And tonight, you're going to be able to see some of that.
We just want to welcome you to Compassion Planet's first annual virtual gala. You guys, thank you for attending. And in our short time together, we're happy to introduce you to some of our amazing youth.
Yeah, we have some amazing youth, like you said, Jackie, that over the years, just their stories are so compelling, and you'll get to hear some of them tonight. You're also going to meet some of our business partners. Some people have given us grants, and just all these folks from our community who believe in us. They believe in our youth. They believe in our program, and we all kind of stand together to do some good. And that's how we make a difference. We do it through a group, a team, a family.
And as Matt said, our mission is to empower aged out foster youth and youth that come from an at-risk background. So our mission is to help them achieve independence. And that's what our goal is in Compassion Planet.
Here's how we do it. We have a 1-year mentoring program that's over 1,200 hours. And in that 1,200 hours, there are multiple services that we offer really to change the trajectory of a young person's life. For that 1 year, they're paid. And so they're technically like employees, but they're also they're in training. And we actually call our youth trainees. And the first thing we do in order to achieve independence, we believe that it's important, it's vital that you have a work experience, that you have work skills, that you're able to get a job, keep a job, and advance in that job. And you know that without a job, you can't be independent. So that's crucial to our program. But we also know that young people come to our program with a little bit of a barrier. And sometimes they bring their trauma with them. They bring a story, a history, a background. And so we have educational therapy groups that meet weekly. And our young people, when they attend groups, we say, you're in training. And so they stay on the clock. They remain ready to be paid, right? And we teach them life skills. We teach them how to overcome the barriers. We overcome trauma. We work with them in social intelligence, emotional intelligence. We have all kinds of things that we do throughout the year that we customize and we tailor to the needs of an individual youth. And we believe that with personal enrichment and growth and work experience, we believe that this is the pathway to helping our young people really achieve independence.
Scott and I love the youth in our program, and that is why we are here advocating for their future success.
And we do. We advocate for them. They are like family to us. They're like our kids, to be honest with you. And if you were to talk to all of our staff and some of those volunteers who play a key role, they would tell you the same thing. And so tonight, as you're watching, if you feel compelled to give, we want to just tell you in advance, thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity. And you can be assured that your money is going to go not just to a great cause, but you're going to make a difference. And you're going to help really help change the lives of some amazing youth. So God bless you. And thank you so much.
Welcome to Compassion Planet. Since 2013, we've been empowering our aged out foster youth and youth from at-risk backgrounds to achieve independence by overcoming personal obstacles and reaching their fullest potential. Our primary goal is to empower each youth in our program to find their unique path to healthy independence. By actively participating in our one-year mentoring program, each trainee receives over 1,200 hours of training and therapeutic services, on-the-job employment training, counseling services, and life skills. Our practice is to combine practical training with therapeutic training to equip each trainee for future success. Most youth who enter our program have faced trauma, learning disabilities, mistrust, and other circumstances that have caused gaps in their personal growth, life skills, and employment skills. Our licensed clinical social workers oversee addressing individual needs through direct interaction, weekly group process, and training time with our youth, as well as support and training for staff and volunteers. Our desire is to see each youth gain a sense of their true selves. Upon graduation, our youth are encouraged to participate in our Next Steps programs. Here, they continue to be offered services such as Hire Me Next, offering career training and placement, Forever Family Connections, coaching services, alumni events, quarterly checkups, crisis services, and intervention when needed. We want to see our youth stay connected and thrive throughout their lifetime. Thank you for partnering with Compassion Planet.
Awesome. And I really hope that you all can really see the impact that Compassion Planet has on the lives of others. And in case you missed the information earlier, if you joined us a little late, we're going to make it easier than ever for you to donate tonight. There is a link in your chat, or you can text the word compassion to 474747 to make your donation. We'll show some QR codes later in the show as well, but right now it's really easy. Text that number right there, 474747, and send the word compassion, and you're going to get all the instructions on how to do that. Now, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing one of my colleagues here at the King, Maritza Davis. Maritza is the Vice President of Experiences and Social Responsibility for the Kings, and also works with our Sacramento Kings Foundation, and she would like to say a few words.
Good evening. I'm Maritza Davis, VP of Experiences and Social Responsibility for the Sacramento Kings, and I'm so excited to be here with you tonight for this virtual gala. Thank you for your continued support that allows Compassion Planet to empower aged out foster youth. Your generosity allows these youth to gain independence and reach their fullest potential. I hope you have a great evening tonight.
Awesome. Thanks, Maritza, for joining us tonight. And now I have the pleasure of having Marianne from Compassion Planet join me for tonight's gala from her watch party. Hey, Marianne, how you doing?
Yes, we're having a great time. Thanks, Matt. And I've enjoyed watching so far.
Good. Wonderful. Well, hey, I have some good news for you. We got some more donations in. I want to thank Bonnie Smith for making your donation tonight. That brings us up to more than $3,700 in just a few minutes. Look at the impact you can have, folks. This is so awesome. Again, just text the word compassion to 474747 and you can donate right away. Awesome. Cool.
I want to do a huge shout out to Trish Whitehill and Barbara Faust and Caleb Flanagan. And they have already made donations, and we are so appreciative of that. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. And we have a lot more going on tonight during our brief time that we get to come into your homes and be with you right now. So thank you very much for your support. And it really makes a difference for our trainees.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, now I want to introduce you all to some folks who have been directly impacted by the work that Compassion Planet does. Enjoy.
After the group home, it was either be homeless or join the military. So that was my options. And I was supposed to go to Job Corps in Utah, start fresh, and that didn't work out.
I struggled a lot with my depression and anxiety before coming here to Compassion Planet. I was having trouble finding ways to get help to deal with it.
I struggled with making friendships. I had trouble maintaining my emotions. I had trouble controlling them.
It was really hard for me just to trust people, get too close. I've gotten close to people and I kind of pushed them away.
Actually, Compassion Planet is my first job, and I have been employed before, but it was more like an internship kind of thing, and it only lasted for like 3 days.
My favorite thing about Compassion Planet is that they treat us like family. They don't send us off on our way. They're with us forever.
When I came to Compassion Planet, I got help with being told where to go and how to get things done. I learned emotional regulation to help with the depression. Compassion Planet's been more successful for me because of the structure, the fact that we met every week to figure out things to help when going through daily struggles.
Compassion Planet has helped me more by just being there for me. Getting my first experience with Thanksgiving and Christmas, that meant a lot to me. In a group home, I never had that. I was always the only kid for the holidays, so having my first legit turkey, I should say, was a special moment.
I'm getting along with my peers now. I'm, more confident in who I am, and they can see that. I've learned how to maintain a healthy relationship, how to be more confident in myself.
Everybody needs someone in their lives. It doesn't matter the age or anything. Everyone needs a hand to get back on their feet, comfort, to vent, anything. Some people are just, myself would just be stubborn and do everything on my own. I see now that I do need help, and Compassion Planet has given me that, and I'm very thankful for that.
Awesome. I hope you can see there's so many amazing stories and really see the work the Compassion Planet is doing. I think so often we take for granted all the everyday experiences that we have, and Compassion Planet really helps give those experiences to folks who have never had those experiences and helps prepare them for the real world. And this is just so amazing, the work they do. And as I mentioned earlier, Compassion Planet, due to the pandemic this year, has had an income loss of more than $378,000 due to the current health pandemic. And tonight, your gift makes an even greater impact to help their mission go further and make up some of that deficit, because we've had to cancel all of our fundraising events. So we'll bring that QR code again on screen for you. All you have to do is open up your camera on your phone, scan that QR code, and that's going to take you to the link to donate. Super easy. You can also text the word compassion to 474747 to make your donation. And again, we cannot thank you enough for supporting this amazing mission and everything that Compassion Planet does to make a difference in our community here. Now, I do have a couple updates here. We have some more donations. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I want to shout out James Flanagan and Eric Rensky. Eric was in our magician bit earlier, so thank you so much for giving the Compassion Planet. Your donations mean so much. And guys, remember, it's never too early to donate, and it's never too late to donate. So let's keep it going. Let's build this train here. Let's raise some money for Compassion Planet. Now, what I would love to do right now is, let me just make sure I'm at the right page here. Awesome, yes. I'm going to turn the show over to Marianne. Marianne, we're going to bring you back on screen. And she is here with Ruby Tucker. And Ruby, and there's Marianne too. Awesome. Thanks for being here. Ruby has some words that she would like to share with everybody.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet everyone out there watching, and thank you for joining us. Again, my name is Ruby Tucker, and I am a former trainee. I worked for Compassion Planet about 3 years ago, and I just want to share my story with you all. So I am from Antelope, Sacramento, and I entered foster care on the age of 4. My grandmother then adopted me and raised me up until I was 18. I started my first year of college at 18. I went to Sierra College in Rockland. Unfortunately, she passed away. When she passed away, I kind of lost my sense of self, family. identity, all of that combined. And I found Compassion Planet. And I immediately started working. And through their program, I was able to kind of rebuild myself, gain that same self-confidence I had when I was younger. And I now have this forever family that is still there with me right now through everything. I graduated from UCLA in 2019, go Bruins, and I'm currently working at UCLA as a research assistant. So I really want to encourage you all, if you haven't already, to again donate and continue to share with your friends, family, and loved ones Compassion Planet and their journey and all of the hard work that they've put to help us and to keep us going and thriving as a community. So I hope you all are having a great night, and I hope the fun continues on. Thank you.
Because of Compassion Planet, my life is completely different. Like to be entirely honest.
I really am thankful for being able to have the experience at Compassion Planet, because without it, I honestly do not think that I would have the job that I have now.
All I need is just love, trust, and loyalty, and that's what they gave me when I joined the program. We're not friends, we're like family. That's how I consider everyone, you know. And if I need anything, I can call them, and they'll just check up on me, see how I'm doing.
When I was in high school, I was told about this program by my godmother. She's like, you really need to apply for this job. And I was like, yeah.
At first, actually, she just gave me like, oh yeah, no, it's a little thrift store and they're kind of looking for volunteers. And I was like, well, I kind of need to make a little money, but sure, I guess I'll go check it out. Nothing like, I'm so glad that I decided to check it out, because it was nothing like I expected. It was incredible.
Before I joined, I'm not gonna lie, I had like an ignorant mindset, just didn't like care, I don't care what people think, make a quick dollar. I'm gonna go out in the streets and do this, do that. And then once I joined, it kind of made me grow up and realize there's other way to, people do care. People want to help you get to where you want to be in life.
Compassion Planet has helped me with relationships because I realized that I wasn't alone in the world. Like, I kind of had an idea about that anyways, but it really came true when I started working here. Like, it was evidence that is true, that I'm not alone.
When I first joined, I was very shy. I was very closed off. It was kind of like a fear factor, I guess, kind of scared. Being able to be around so many people that obviously actually cared and very obviously showed it helped me actually kind of open up, I guess. And then, of course, once I got comfortable and started opening up, they couldn't get me to shut up. So
because of Compassion Planet, I have family now, love, support, guidance. Man, there's people out there who care, and once I actually figured that out, like people actually care, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be all right.
I feel like I have a purpose in life, and that's huge for me. I wouldn't have been able to do that without people actually being willing to donate and being willing to help out people like myself. So, I mean, heck, if anybody out there is listening, thank you. I and everyone like me appreciate it. Even if we can't see you in person. We really, really do.
Once again, I just really hope you can see the impact the Compassion Planet has. All of us here are so moved, and I know that every dollar that is donated tonight is going to such a good cause. So I really hope you'll join me in that. And I do have an exciting update here. We passed over the $5,000 mark. Thank you, Mike Etzman. We are at $5,200 now. And again, guys, it's not too late to donate. All you got to do is text the word compassion to 474747, or you can click that link that's in the comments there for you to go be taken to our donation page. And really, we can really help this mission continue to grow and have such an amazing impact here. So now I would love to bring Scott Flanagan back in to share some specific information about the work that Compassion Planet does and how they're making a difference. Hey, Scott.
Yeah, how you doing, Matt? Well, I want to tell you, thank you again. It's going well tonight. Thank you for everybody who's been donating. And I want to just kind of bring it home a little bit here to help you understand that when a young person ages out of the system and they move into foster care, there's some national statistics that man, they break my heart. And it's something that actually Jackie and I discovered after we started Compassion Planet. And when a young person ages out and they're not connected to family, or they're not connected to programs like ours, or in other words, they're disconnected, 2 out of 3 of those young people will either wind up incarcerated, they'll wind up being trafficked, they'll have a life-altering addiction, they'll face homelessness, and the rates of suicide just go way up. And when you start hearing that, you say, wow, 2 out of 3 young people, that's a grim statistic. And you need to understand that when we bring these young people into our family, the Compassion Planet family, it's not just for 1 year. I know earlier I mentioned about that 1-year mentoring program, but we actually offer a lifetime of services that move into a whole aftercare program that Jessica talked about earlier. And you need to know that we try to stay in touch with our youth. We try to make sure we're connected. We try to make sure that we're family. And when they graduate, we want to make sure that there's somebody there for them when they're 20 and 30 and 40 years old. And so Compassion Planet makes a life commitment. And the main reason why is because we're an attachment-based program, which simply means that we build family, as opposed to an outcome-based program that's really trying to build statistics or trying to change behavior. We say we want to form attachments and relationships right from the get-go. And you know that once your family lasts forever. And so every year we'll do alumni events. We will do, if somebody doesn't have a place to go for Thanksgiving, we say, come on board. We make sure they're paired with someone. We create forever family relationships. And we have a crisis emergency fund that if a young person faces something kind of a difficult time, we want to step in and help them and coach them through that moment. So all that to say is that when you're family, it means it's a forever commitment. And that's what we do at Compassion Planet. So again, thank you so much to everyone who's giving. Thank you for those names that are being read. If I could give you a hug, I would do it right now, man.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Scott, for sharing that. We do have an update. We have some more donors here. I know Marianne's going to join us back here on the screen in a minute. Wow, they keep handing me more paper every single second.
I love hearing that. I love hearing that.
Awesome. So I want to shout out a couple people here. Katie Hagman, Jennifer Pryor, Penny Kessler, Janice Cox, Diane Lucas, Cheryl Donahue, even more here, Debbie Rossman, Ryan Headland. Thank you all so much. Your gift is going to go so far. And Marianne, I don't know if you're there, if we can bring you back in here. I have a very exciting number to share with you.
Oh, what is it?
Over the $7,500 mark.
Woo! Thank you. Thank you, everybody that's given. That is amazing. Thank you. I really appreciate all my friends, my family, all my Facebook peeps, all my Instagram peeps. Thank you for signing in. And I want to thank Mike Eitzman, who gave a donation, and Kathy Borba and Paulina Lanez. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, this is remarkable, Matt. We're only on for a few minutes. People are watching and they feel compelled to give. And I just want to tell everybody, I really appreciate it. And it goes straight to our program. I'm donor development and I work with a lot of the business partners, but we run a lean program. We want those dollars to go towards the trainees. We want them to be educated and to feel good about themselves. And when they come into the program, a lot of times their body language, they're down. And when they graduate out, our graduations, they are up. And they are so happy about who they are and their future. And one of the things that really struck me hard when I first started is I know that we interview everyone to come into the program and we qualify them and we get referrals. And Scott does a lot of the interviews. And I understand that he asked them, what's your future plans? Like, what do you want to do? And most of the people that are interviewing and trying to come into our program do not have future plans. No one has really been their champion. No one has really supported them. And they've never thought about, what can I do next? Who can I be? And what's great about this program is once they come in, we are their champion. We are their cheerleaders. And we have a lot of adults coming around like me. And we just can't wait to celebrate everything they do. We get to tell them, you are all that. You are amazing. And everything you achieve is wonderful. And when they graduate out, they feel pretty good about themselves. They're ready to be in the world. They're ready to make a difference. And I, of course, wish that on everybody that's attached to me. I am everyone's best friend, and I want everyone to be successful. So I'm glad that I landed at Compassion Planet, and I'm glad that I'm here to witness all the remarkable things and stages that everybody goes through. Thank you.
That is awesome. Thanks, Marianne. Now, we want to make another final push here. We're only going to be on for a few more minutes. We have a few messages for you. But again, it is not too late to donate. I'm going to ask my production team to bring that QR code back up on the screen here for me. Of course, you can text the word compassion to 474747, or you can open up your phone, open up your camera, and point it right at this QR code. Again, you may need to get really close to your computer or your TV. Don't use the zoom function. Just keep it zoomed out and walk up to it, scan that QR code, and a link is going to pop down from the top of your screen, and it's going to take you right to the page where you can donate. And you can be that champion for some of the youth in this program here. Again, please, if you can donate, no donation is too small. Again, you can text the word compassion to 474747 or scan the QR code that's right on your screen. And we've also pasted a link to donate a couple times. Actually, just showed up in your chat there. You can copy and paste that into your web browser and make your donation there. All right. And it looks like I have an update here. We've got two more people to shout out, Lynn Hall Jones and Phil Jones. Awesome. Thank you so much for donating tonight. You are making such a big impact. Now, since we only have a few minutes left, I want to make sure we share a message from one of our amazing partners, Golden One Credit Union.
I've been at Compassion Planet for over a year, and my experience has been really great. I've just gained a family because I didn't really have consistency in my life coming in.
So we want our young people to learn how to find a job, get a job, keep a job, and really develop a work ethic. And without it, they can't be independent. The second side is what we call educational therapy group, where they learn to close the gap on soft skills, life skills, overcoming personal barriers. And so those are the main services we offer.
I became really vulnerable and shared my emotions and shared just my truth. And then doing that, I just developed people that I could count on to be there for literally the rest of my life.
The kind of gifts that we've gotten from Golden One have been tremendous in helping to underwrite the cost of bringing trainees into our program, which we do twice a year. It goes directly to our mentoring program and help really impact the lives of our trainees.
Hello, I'm Erica Taylor, Vice President of Communications and Community Relations at Golden One Credit Union. On behalf of everyone at Golden One, I want to thank the Compassion Planet team for inviting us to this special event. But more importantly, thank you all for what you're doing to make our communities great. At Golden One, we believe in partnerships that uplift people, particularly children and young adults. Compassion Planet has been a deserving Golden One grantee since 2018, and we're honored to support an organization that empowers youth from at-risk backgrounds to overcome personal obstacles, helps them achieve independence, and inspires them to reach their fullest potential. We believe in you, Compassion Planet. Thank you for believing in these kids.
Golden One, thank you so much for what you've invested into us. Your incredible reputation in the community, the way you've stood beside us has not only given us credibility, but it has just meant the world to us, and the way you've helped empowered us to really change the trajectory of lives of young people who really need the help. And so thank you, Golden One.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Golden One Credit Union, for your support. Just an amazing partner here for Compassion Planet. And we only have a couple minutes left here, folks. But I have another donor that I want to shout out. Thank you so much to Sarah Cataray for your donation. That is amazing. Also, Tia Boyston. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Tia, thank you so much for your donation. That is amazing. They're passing them to me here as quick as we can get them. Oh, you are making such a difference today. So thank you so much. Now, again, we only have a couple minutes left, but before we start to sign off for the night, we'd love to thank a few of our business partners, and we'll bring them here on the screen. And they have generously given and support Compassion Planet. And first here we go. Let's introduce yourselves and let us know who you are and why you love Compassion Planet.
Hi, I'm Chris Mann, and he is
Chris Mann.
and we're with Munn CPAs. We love Compassion Planet. It's such an honor to be a business partner with Compassion Planet. One of the things that we really love about the organization is we have seen these youth graduate from the program and become productive members of society. It's an amazing program. We're so thankful you could all be here tonight, and thank you so much for donating to a very worthy cause.
Yeah, thank you to Compassion Planet. Thank you to everyone that's participating in this tonight. You're helping so many young people that are the future leaders of this community. So thank you so much for your time tonight.
And big shout out to Marianne, who's done an amazing job putting this all together. Sorry, just have to say that, Marianne.
Another donor I want to shout out before we bring our next guest on the screen. Come on in. Stephanie Taylor, thank you so much for your donation. All right, let's go back to our special guest here. I believe we have Gia and Mark Kramer here, if that's correct.
Yes, that's correct. Mark and Gia Kramer. And we have a company called QPM that we're business partners in, and husband and wife. It's a great kind of combination. But we just love Compassion Planet. We love what they do. We are excited. We have actually a bunch of people around us this evening that are kind of gathered around to support Compassion Planet as well. And we're just excited about a big evening of giving because of what they do and the impact they make. And in fact, our kids, we gave them a bunch of options to participate. Like, what excites you? And Compassion Planet was one of their choices. Going, this is really awesome. And your company even got involved.
Yeah, so our company, Quality Property Management, about 7 of my staff members and 2 of our children actually toured recently. We got to go to all the facilities, see all the great work that's being done, and also meet some of the youth that are in the program today, and they were very impressive. So we're super excited that you're participating. Please open those checkbooks or those Venmos or whatever you do. Give generously. It's an amazing cause. Thank you so much.
Give.
Awesome. Thank you, Gia and Mark. Now, I know Marianne's going to join me out here again in a little bit, but first we want to shout out all of our business partners that help support and fund Compassion Planet's mission. Team's going to bring up a slide here on the screen, and we can recognize all of them. Awesome. We've got Munn CPAs, Acoustics, again, Quality Property Management, and Boa Vida. Thank you so much for your support. And now, Marianne, can you just tell me a little bit more about how much these business partners support means to Compassion Planet?
It means a lot. They could choose to support a lot of different nonprofits in our community, and they have selected us. And all 4 of them, Acoustics, Boa Vida, QPM, Munn CPAs, they did their due diligence. They looked into our backgrounds. They checked us out. They know our program. And they knew that we were making a difference in the community. And so they wanted to be a part of it. And if there is anyone that's watching out there and you want to be a business partner, please call me. I would love to talk to you. So I just have to do a shout out to Marina Giovanetti. Thank you. And Jay Swetek. Thank you. And Fran Gary. Thank you. Thank you for giving right now. It does make a difference. We're going into the holidays. I know a lot of people, because of COVID, are saving their money. They're not able to give as much this year. We've already been directly impacted by losing volunteer hours. We don't have as many people helping out at Compassion Planet because of COVID. So thank you, everything that everyone is supplying tonight. And I hope that this that you know that this lives on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. You can share this program with all your friends and family, please, please, please. And then you can rewatch it, and we will be taking donations throughout the weekend and then some. So please continue to give. Please talk to your friends and family. If there's anybody that wants a tax write-off this year you would like to give us some of that, we are interested in talking to you. And we will even take stock donation.
Awesome. Well, hey, I want to remind everyone too, if you saw it in the chat there, you can, through the same link to donate tonight, set up a monthly recurring donation. And then you don't even have to think about it. You can contribute to Compassion Planet all year long. Just got to go to that link, set that up, and keep it coming so you can continue to support this mission and really make an impact here in our community. Awesome. I know our team's going to work on getting me an updated number here shortly, so we're going to work through that. But again, it is not too late to donate. It is not too late to donate. Pull out your phone. Pull out your camera on your phone and scan this QR code. Click the link that pops up. Again, you don't need to take a picture of it. Just point your camera at it, and that'll take you right to the link to donate. You can also text the word compassion to 474747. Again, that is compassion to 474747. Awesome. And right now, I got to tell you, folks, this has been an amazing, amazing night. We have raised $8,000 for Compassion Planet. This is such an amazing night. Again, folks, you can continue to give even after the show, but we're going to start wrapping up here because your time is valuable and we want to honor that. But again, thank you so much for coming tonight. You have helped be the champion for so many people. And it's going to go such a long way, especially during a time like this. Right, Marianne?
Yes. Thank you very much for supporting us. And again, anything that you can do will really help. But I want to make sure that you know you had a lot of choices of what you could have done this last 30 minutes, and you decided to spend it with us. On your Saturday night, you're with us right now, and that means a lot to us. So thank you. And
beautifully just made a donation. Thank you, Catherine.
So I just want you to know, none of you are strangers to us. You're only friends we haven't met yet. So come and be a Compassion Planet friend.
Awesome. Well, cool. Thank you all so much for joining us. That's our show for tonight. And thank you for your generous and unending support of Compassion Planet and all they do in our community. Special thanks to my team here at the Kings and Golden One Center for helping us put on tonight's virtual event. And as always, you can go to compassionplanet.org to learn more about how you can get involved and support this organization. And hey, go set up that monthly recurring donation. It's going to make such a great impact. So again, on behalf of the entire Compassion Planet organization, all the trainees, the donors, the volunteers, the staff here, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you real soon. Have a good night.
Thank you for supporting Compassion Planet.
Thank you for supporting Compassion Planet.
Hi, I'm Haley, one of the trainees at Compassion Planet. Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it and everything you guys do to help us out.
Thank you for supporting Compassion Planet.
Very much for your support.
Thank you for your support.